Alright guys, I do have my four-wheel drive Slash out, which of course has these steel drive shafts that I have been trying to test out and see if we can break. Now you might wonder why I have these wheels on. These wheels and tires are actually what came with the rig originally. These came with the Fox body. I didn't like them as much, so I bought a pair of black ones with the silver bead lock, which you've seen on here before. But I decided to put these on because I'm a little bit concerned. The reason I took them off was because the last video I spun a hex on my Badland tire, a front wheel hex, so I had to switch out the wheels. These ones already aren't in the greatest shape. Right here you can see there's some damage going on with the tire. Right here there's another tire that also has some damage going on. Oh, right here it's missing a whole piece right there. So these might blow open, we will see. The good thing is they aren't waterlogged. I don't think I've ever taken these ones through water. But let's see if they spin a hex, and let's test things out and see if we can break these drive shafts. Whoa! Okay, I think we've had enough of that. All right. You can see how the four-wheel drive, it really just explodes. Whoa! Landed it. This SURPASS motor, in the last video I also tested this top speed because I felt like this SURPASS motor, it's a bigger, longer can motor first of all, but I felt like it had more power than the original Valenian one that I burned up, the 3500 kV, and it does in fact, because with the GPS run I got it up to like 46. I think I got it up to 47 on one, and this was only able to go 41, 42 with the exact same setup. So the same gearing, same tires, wheels, everything, just with that 3500 kV motor only got up to 41 or 42. So this has at least 5 mph left more in it, and it can wheelie. Like, it will wheelie if it gets traction, like from a stop. It's not going to get the traction on the grass, but we do need to do a launch though. It's only right to get a launch in. Ready? Get set, go! Oh! Like I said guys, I apologize for any wind noise in this video. My mic wasn't doing any better, it was actually doing worse, so I'm hoping that staying as the best I can out of the wind, hopefully I can shield it a little bit, and hopefully you guys will be able to hear me. Oh! Yikes. We are landing right side up, which is good. I really want to get it hit straight on. Ready, let's go. That's the first one that I came close to landing. There, we finally got one where it actually landed. Ooh, did we lose drive to a wheel? It did the same thing, guys. I don't think this wheel's come undone. It literally spun the hex on this front wheel. It literally just did that with the last wheel. What the heck? As you can see, it's getting some of the power to it. But geez, it's a little bit disappointing that it did it again. So as you can see, when I stopped, that one's still spinning. Good bearings in that one. I think this is the same side as last time. So why is it doing that? Maybe I need to loosen up my slipper clutch a little bit, guys. At least I think that's what the issue is. I don't think it's... Or is the wheel coming loose? Maybe the wheel nut is coming undone. Oh. Alright guys, I'm back. Unfortunately, I totally forgot to bring a wheel wrench with me, so I think it is the nut coming loose, but I'm going to keep on bashing it, so it only has like 2 kind of 3-wheel drive right now. Still getting some decent power to the ground. Yeah, you can see the issues it's having, almost just like the 2-wheel drive. Whoa! This thing is a beast, guys. It really, it's doing pretty darn good, just having 2 kind of 3-wheel drive. Ooh. Oh. All right, bringing it back, guys. Coming with some speed. You can see the difference between the 4-wheel drive and 2-wheel drive going through the same leaves. 4-wheel drive gets slowed down. And of course it is not actually running 4-wheel drive right now because one of the wheel nuts has come loose. I think that's what it is. But that doesn't make sense because if the wheel nut came loose, it didn't come off the hex, so that doesn't make sense. So I was thinking that doesn't really make sense because it didn't come off the hex. The hex is still on there. Right in there, it's still, for the most part, on the hex, so it spun the hex. It does look like it kind of spun the hex in there. Unfortunately, yep, you can see the hex is just not even doing anything, and I just put a new hex on this side too. So it's just, this is going to be a problem if it keeps on doing this to my wheels, guys, because I can't be going through tons of wheels. Coming full speed. Whoa! As long as I keep momentum, that's the thing. I have to keep momentum because it is basically running 2-wheel drive now, guys. So this is probably equivalent to kind of how a 2-wheel drive brushless one would perform. It's just ripping right through it, guys. Carving it up is quite a bit of fun, actually. It's fun to carve it up. I don't know if we're gonna get through it. There we go. What do you guys think? How do you think this thing's performing? So far I'm impressed with those drive shafts, but I am kind of wondering what is going on with that side. Is it just a coincidence? Do I need to loosen my slipper clutch? We got a little kink going in here in the top. I mean, what do you guys think? Do you think it's the slipper clutch is just too tight and it just so happened to spin that wheel? That same side? Because it's the exact same side. But that drive shaft doesn't look to be the problem. The drive shaft's spinning in there and it's spinning the wheel. It's just not coming in full contact. So tell me what you guys think in the comments. Let me know how you think this thing's performing. Oh, I wasn't sure if we're, oh, and I hit the tree. Oh, but we're still on all four. Now we might not be. Now we are. I'm getting caught up on stuff like crazy, guys. Thing doesn't want to steer. I don't know if there's something caught in the steering, or did we lose? Oh, the wheel might have come off. I don't think there's a wheel on there anymore, guys. Well, here it is right here. So I guess no, there is not a wheel on it anymore. Wow, that's freaking funny, actually. Yeah, guys can see what it did. It just spun it clean. I don't know if we're gonna find the wheel nut unless it literally landed somewhere in this dirt. That's the only way I'd be able to see it. All right, guys, no luck finding that wheel nut. But it did more than just spin that. Look at what it literally did to this. This is no longer a wheel hex. Look at that. It just spun completely. I mean, not only did it spin in here clean, it literally damaged the wheel hex. Luckily, I have some other wheel hexes, but I'm kind of concerned. But as you can see, we still have drive. That's still spinning. So the issue's not that drive shaft. It might just happen to be a coincidence, but I think I will need to loosen up that slipper clutch a little bit. But we went through another wheel. But let's see, this wheel was already damaged. This tire was partially blown open, but that was a heck of a lot of fun going through the leaves. If you guys like this video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. Also subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos with this RC, because this one is a blast. It really is.